A patient leaves the appointment, everything seems fine, and then 30 days later, the explanation of benefits comes back with a denial. Usually, it's a dependent who aged out of coverage 2 months ago. According to 2024 MGMA data, eligibility issues are the second leading cause of claim denials, driving 20. Aetna, for example, allows student exceptions for children over 26, while custody split situations require a precise understanding of coordination of benefits. Front office staff are usually generalists, handling phones and scheduling simultaneously. When they verify coverage manually during a busy intake, these subtle details are the first things to be missed. This graph shows the current reality. Front office support staff turnover hit 40% in 2022. Every time a staff member leaves, it costs between $9,000 and $12,000 to hire and onboard a replacement medical assistant. It creates a cycle. Just as a new hire learns the complex payer rules, they often move on, leaving the practice with a pile of eligibility errors while searching for the next candidate. Relying on generalist staff for specialized, complex verification work creates a structural mismatch that leads to continuous revenue leakage. Practice owners essentially have two paths. They can continue funding a struggling in-house model or transition to a dedicated outsourced team. The in-house model carries a heavy financial burden once you include base salary, benefits, payroll taxes, and the overhead of managing the role. This balance scale shows the fully loaded cost of one in-house specialist, anchoring at $77,000. To support them, 81% of providers layer on multiple check-in solutions. This fragmented tech stack increases the chance of data falling through the cracks. Time is the final constraint. Manual verification takes 15 to 30 minutes per patient. For a full schedule, there simply aren't enough hours in the day to finish the work before patients arrive. This leads to the denial spiral. Cryptic payer codes sit in the queue because the staff lacks the time and specific training required to decode and fix them. The in-house model, even when propped up by software, is mathematically and operationally unsustainable for busy practices. The alternative is to move the function entirely to a dedicated verification team, like Staffingly. This matrix shows the operational shift. Instead of one person juggling every carrier, Staffingly assigns certified specialists to dedicated desks for specific major payers. They build deep institutional knowledge, catching termination dates and Medicare secondary payer gaps, keeping error rates below 1%. Integration is frictionless. There is no new software to learn because the Staffingly team works directly inside your practice's existing EMR. Financially, the difference is stark. A single dedicated seat with Staffingly costs $399 per week. That totals roughly $20,700 annually, a 70% savings compared to the cost of a fully loaded loan house hire. This move shifts verification from a high-risk, fixed-cost burden into a scalable operational advantage. Staffingly achieves this speed and accuracy by pairing certified human reviewers with highly specialized, next-generation AI-augmented workflows. The workflow begins with automated batch routing that runs against your entire schedule overnight. AI then extracts structured data from PDF explanations of benefits and summaries to automatically flag dependent rule triggers in under 60 seconds. While the AI handles the repetitive volume, every flagged exception is reviewed by a trained human specialist before any data is entered into your EMR. This dual timer shows the result. Per-patient verification time drops from 30 minutes to under 90 seconds. Security is built in, using SOC 2 Type 2 hosting, HIT trust-aligned protocols, and a business associate agreement signed before work begins. By delegating repetitive volume work to AI, this system gives trained experts the capacity to eliminate verification bottlenecks entirely. Organizations verifying 90% of patients before service see accounts receivable days up to 20% shorter. Transitioning to Staffingly takes 5 to 10 days to go live. Every engagement begins with a 14-day risk-free pilot on a single location. After that pilot, the engagement is strictly month-to-month, which eliminates the risk of long-term vendor lock-in. Practice leaders should no longer treat eligibility denials and high turnover as unavoidable costs. You can structurally solve the math. Book your 14-day risk-free pilot today at staffingly.com/demo.